Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about Jaden Ivey and the Detroit Pistons' possible opinions on him as a player. And I know I have a lot of Ivey fans on this channel. Nearly every Pistons video I make, there's always some mention of him in the comments. I'll be seeing it. Whether I'm talking about Grant or Cunningham or anybody on this team, it always tends to tie back to Jaden Ivey, shockingly enough. So I understand that we have a lot of Ivey fans here over on my YouTube channel, so I want to make this video for y'all and hear your opinions in the comment section below. But before we continue, please make sure you guys like this video. Today's like goal is 200 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop consistent Pistons content, and I'll play the intro.
Subscribe to Joe Polo 10.
Joe Dumars is the MVP.
Detroit basketball.
Okay, so we have an article here coming from The Athletic, and the reporter is James Edwards III. You can put the image on the screen right now, and it says, Pistons would be ecstatic if they're picking 7th and Ivey is available, maybe even 6th too. But if Detroit is selecting 4th or 5th, I'm not yet sold that Ivey is the choice. Okay, so with that piece of information right there, what I basically gather from that is that the Pistons have Chet, they have Jabari, and they have Paolo all above Ivey. That's what I gathered from that short piece of information. And James, he is a verified reporter. I've seen him break stories multiple times before it comes out to public viewing. So when he says something like that, I absolutely am taking it seriously. So it's looking like that if we land a #1 overall pick, we won't take Ivey. And he's going to be in a range where he's competing with guys like Keegan Murray and, Duren. And then let's look at the few teams who, are around the range where the Pistons are. You have the Houston Rockets. They have Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. With those two guys, you don't necessarily need to add another guard in Ivey. You have the OKC Thunder. They have Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey. Don't see them taking a guard there. And then the Pacers have Tyrese Halliburton. So out of all the teams who are near the top, I guess I could see Indiana, taking a shot on Ivey. But they could also try to go power forward because this is a top heavy class for the power forward position. And let's tie it back to Ivey. For the people who don't know too much about him, Ivey, he's a 6'4" guard. He played at Purdue. This previous season, he averaged 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, while shooting 35% from the three-point line. And Ivey, he is extremely explosive. He is electrifying to watch. And he is one of those guys who, he's a ball-dominant guard who uses his physical abilities to get the better of college basketball players. That's not necessarily a knock against him. I am actually praising him for it. He knows what he's good at, and he uses that to defeat his opponents. His primary focus is, scoring inside, but at the same time, he can step out a bit and shoot from the three-point line. He likes to push the ball in transition a lot, whether that's him directly getting the ball and taking it to the lane, or if he passes it in the fast break. He likes to be in both of those roles where he can either be the scoring option on the fast break or the floor general on the fast break. He does both. And then lastly, Ivey, I honestly think he could become someone like Colin Sexton of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton, he's a guy, he's typically between the 17 to 20 point averages for his career. So I could see someone like Ivey getting to that level and maybe even better. I don't know. But that's basically everything. Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts about this whole thing in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 5K, and I'm out.